Ndị be anyị kenekwanụ m unu. Anyị sị m ka ụbọchị nkịta mara na anyị na mma. Anyị si ka nkonye chiri ya zerekwa. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka anyị si wee bịakwa na-ewetara ya bụ ozi gbasịta maka ya bụ ife na-eme na obodo nọ n'ime ya and nwere ụwa na-azọ n'ala Igbo. Alright, n'ụbọchị nkịta wetara unu ozi according to the one of the Biafran activists, Finland-based activist. O nwere nnukwu ozi o wetara anyị n'ilu akwụkwọ. Quote, last, the God of Israelites have remembered the people of Biafra. As the Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu says, they are out to protect the people of Biafra over insecurity and injustice happening in Biafra land. Alright, this is according to the Biafran activist Weteraya Bozi. Again, to the of Maki Gagoria Bifi gets a job for a feature. Alright, over to you, sir.
We think that Israel now is the best partner that the countries of Africa could have, and it's something that is dear to our hearts. The founder of modern Zionism, the national movement of the Jewish people, was Theodor Herzl, and he said, after I liberate the Jewish people, I will go to Africa to help liberate the black people. We have our African brethren, the Ethiopian Jews, who are in our society, and I personally work every few weeks to help integrate more and more and incorporate them in our society. I believe this. I believe in Africa. I believe in your future, and I believe in our partnership for this future.
There are more than 20 armed separatist groups active in the English-speaking regions of Cameroon at the moment. Rarely do they make public declarations, fearing they could get detected by Cameroonian security forces. The leader of one of these groups, the Ambazonian Defense Force, has agreed to talk to us.
Don't forget, we are the first country.
Ayabacho Lucas admits his armed group is behind the killings of hundreds of Cameroonian soldiers.
We have a right to existence. We have a right to the protection of human dignity and life. And Cameroon forces are legitimate target because they are the ones perpetrating the crimes against our people.
The house is now bonded.
Human Rights Watch accuses Cameroon's Rapid Intervention Brigade operating in the English-speaking regions of killing civilians and burning their homes.
There were people who were burned alive, and many of them were women and children. So there were whole families killed. So I think it's the brutality and in the manner in which it happened. It seems like the way it happened, it was deliberate. It's not just casualties of war.
The force is trained and managed by former Israeli Naval Forces officers stationed inside the presidency. The government deny any wrongdoing. What started off as a peaceful movement against the government insisting on having French teachers in schools in the English-speaking regions has turned into a violent separatist movement. More than 1 million...
Audio, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hang on in your my people, this Obonga news I carry come this morning. On Atomamu, broken be hang on in one way or the other, because my happiness is just 50-50, because the whites cannot be trusted. Well, I stumbled upon this news this morning. Look at very well. You will see what you see there is Ambazonia News Council. That is Amber News Line. That is from Ambazonia's news line. Now them bring this news. No be Biafra. If na Biafra now, we go talk say this one na propaganda. At least the video can you just watch to finish now. Where Benjamin Netanyahu, the current Prime Minister of Israel, he made it clear that he is coming to Africa to liberate the Africans that have Jews lineage. He started from mentioning Ethiopia, you understand? And after Ethiopia, which other place do you think that have the Jews bloodline? Biafra. Yes, Biafra. Maybe some people will say, hey, you're not Jew, you're this, you're that. Even the writer of the news, the presenter of this news, who is Ambazonian, says that the Ambazonia hearing this news, they are even afraid that Netanyahu will turn against them. Because Israel military are the ones training the Cameroonian forces. In other words, they have a bilateral agreement. But at the end of the video, he said that Biafrans will remember them because they know Biafrans are Jews. Hey, wait, let me read it. Then we'll come back for more discussion. Let me read how it is being said. It's a breaking news. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has vowed to travel to Africa and aid in the liberation of black people, referencing the Ethiopian Jews. Why this announcement is welcomed, listen and listen good. Why this announcement is welcomed, concerns arise that the Prime Minister may collaborate with oppressive regimes, such as in Cameroon, where Israel provides training to the Cameroonian colonial forces, known as BIR, who are perpetrating violence with impunity in Amazonia. The hope is that the Prime Minister's intervention involves celebrating the people of Biafra. No be Nigeria right now. When I go say na propaganda. No me talking. You go to say na propaganda. If you want to doubt it, you can go to Amber News Line on X. The news is very, very open there. You read it. Let me continue. The poster says, the hope that is that the Prime Minister's interventions involve celebrating the people of Biafra, who share Jewish heritage. The outcome of this remains to be seen. Biafra and Amazonian in our blood. Now they want to lean to Biafra so that when Netanyahu is coming, he's going to remember them, not minding that the government officials, or rather the military officials, military personnel of Israeli is training that of Cameroonian colonial regime, according to what is being said here. And at the end, he said, Biafra and Amazonia in our blood. At Simon_Ekpa at Joe Ayaba, release them now. Then he tagged a lot of forces here, a lot of people, including France. France cannot help you. France can only come to exploit you. Understand? So now, back to the main topic of the day. What do you think is going to happen soon? My brother, listen to me and listen good. All this statement is coming out simply because, in quote, Trump is in the helm of the affairs. Yes, you believe it or leave it. Somebody said when somebody, there was a post yesterday when somebody said, oh, Trump is coming for liberation of Biafrans. And the comment goes there and said, do you think these people care about you? My brother, yes, the white supremacy is still at work. But I can tell you, not all of them. That rep member, House of Rep member, or Senate member, that voiced out about the killings of Christians in Nigeria, you can count that one as number one good person. Everybody must not be bad. So let us just stop painting. Yes, whites are bad. Black also bad. Oh, Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. Inside that Nigeria, you find out that somebody, a lot of individuals, not even somebody, I don't mean, a lot of individuals are out there doing things that is even bringing a good name to that same country that you say is bad. Everybody must not be bad. If you go to comment section of this video and you find out many people will say, we don't white again, well, listen to me and listen good. We can't continue this way. We cannot keep on labeling everybody black, just like the so-called Yoruba or Yoruba. When they come out now, somebody will do something. Instead of them to call that person, they say all Igbos. And Igbos, that's what they do. But when you use that same yardstick to measure them, they will tell you, no, it is not so. That is the hatred. That is the jealousy. That is the anger. As a human beings, we should learn how to know the difference between 12 and half a dozen. Everybody is against the white because the whites have kept silent why the killings is going on. Not that there's no any one of them speaking, but you can find out that the voice of the people who are speaking against the killings is very low to compare with the voice of those who support the killings because it is part of their business. UK, who keeps silent in what is happening in Nigeria. Do you know why? It's not like they cannot stop it, but that is how they make money. A lot of countries who cannot stop the killings, who cannot stop war. Even the UK want people to go to war so that they can make money. Exactly the point. They want you to go to war because they can make money. Especially countries that they have interest on. In any country who don't have anything, they don't even care to even push them to go to do anything. UK will celebrate if Nigerians are killing themselves today. Because the crude oil who is going underground to their coffer never stop going. Each time they pump, they take their own share. They don't even wait for you to give. No. They have put pipe there, forever pipe, sucking the oil. And you tell me they want you to be in peace. If they want you to be in peace, they would have called for the release of Martin Namdekano, if that is the truth. I mean, if that is the way. One of the what do you call it? One of the Senate and either Democrat or Republican in US said, when Zelensky, I believe the recorder guy said, go to White House and mess up. Immediately he land in UK, the Prime Minister, they hug him. They want him to continue war. They even give him, how much they give him that day, maybe about 2 billion or 3 billion US dollars. They want him to continue war because they make money from it. And that Senate says that UK always push countries to go to war because that is how they make money. So you can imagine that. So for Netanyahu to come and make this comment now, some people will say, "We don't." My brother, you need to believe. You need to believe. The world is taking a different dimension. The time is here when Africa will smile. Africa can smile again. Forget. Let's forget about what have happened in the past. Everybody can never be bad. Joe Biden can never do the same thing, or rather rule the same way Trump is ruling. That is the truth. It's only in Africa you will see somebody will say, I will continue from where this one stop. Even when that person is busy, killing, maiming people at will, and shows no concern. And somebody wake up one morning and said, I will control from where he stopped. And people were clapping. People were voting. All the whole people who voted and clapped, where are they today? All of them are crying. All of them. Who said, oh, I'm unable to vote P2B because of ethnic this, ethnic that. And for that reason, we have hated them. And you vote who you know that is not competent. And you vote who you know that he can't even lead a league of primary or nursery school pupils into leading over 200 million people or 250 million people. Only 1 month in office, he came out and tell you, I know I have kept you people hungry, but there's nothing I can do about it. People were also clapping. Are you hearing me now? He said it. Look at what the son is saying, that the father is the best president of the whole world, praising incompetence. Now the kind of person where they say they want to give Lagos State governor. Some states have been captured. In fact, in the entirety of that country called Zojulia have been captured by one family. Tinubu have stepped in. Going out will be a very difficult thing for them. They don't know what the so-called Hausas or whatever they call it. They don't know what they have put themselves into because they are the one who supported this regime. Even El-Rufai now that is singing like parrot, who come out now to let us know that they know he fought a certificate. They know he have a dealing in drugs in US in the past, which the record is still fresh, but he still supported him. Thinking he was going to change Lagos to become a Dubai overnight. Like he did it in Lagos. Lagos that stinks. Lagos stinks. Lagos is the worst smelling place in the whole of the West Africa. Yet, they say they are center of excellence. The kind of money Lagos are generating, China will be a child's play to where they are. But where the money is going, where the person who claims that he is the owner of Lagos is taking 50% of the total IGR, internally generated revenue, including the ones, the FAC and Jack, they are sharing from the federal. Once a land bar, they are splitting it into two. One goes to Tinubu and his family. Not to cronies, him and his family. they are giving net worth of politicians, if they bring net worth of Seyi Tinubu, my brother, even Seyi Tinubu might be richer than the whole Nigeria. Nigeria as a country. Seyi Tinubu might be richer than the whole Nigeria as a country. I tell you the truth. And that is the country they said the Biafrans to belong to. We don't depend on the area or the government infrastructure. The only thing we demand is that let there be light and let there be security. Every other thing, your crude oil, my brother, you can, if you like, drink it. In fact, if you like, store it in your backyard. We, the Biafrans, don't care. We are born to be great, whether government or no government. Upon that, we are not even looking at the oil or the side of the oil, uranium we have in Enugu State, or the soil that they are digging, or our natural gas. See that they won't allow us be. You don't want somebody, and you still policing that person. You don't want that person, let that person go. Igbos are bad. Okay, yes, we agree we are bad. Oh, Biafrans, they are this, they are that. Biafrans are terrorists. Wow. You still want to be in the same country with that same terrorist. Allow the terrorists to go. Since 1960-70, today, they have been saying, let us go. You said no. Let them rule the government. You said no. Even what you are using to boast as a country come from that same area you hated most. With the few greedy and foolish politicians that come from the southeast, join them to marginalize their own people. Say their destiny. Throwing their people under the bus simply because they want to remain in power. Look at what Peter Obi and Ezuzu. They all Ezuzu are eating from one Almadi report to the other. Even eating with the leprosy patients in the north. I'm very sure that Nanda Akpo wana yike. I think I'm sure Akpo wago yike. Ebe na ekwe yankwa president. At the end, I aware now. If Nigeria no happen to Peter Obi, make I know waiting concern. If Peter Obi like, let him merge with Erufai, merge with Atiku, merge with Kwankwanso, merge with Adebosola, merge with Bala Mohammed. In fact, let only Tinubu stand and all of them merge. SDP, PDP, Labour Party, AAC, all of them, including Sowore and everything he carry, merge together. None of them can defeat Tinubu. That is the Tinubu have already planted all his boys in every strategic position. If you don't deliver your position, you become a dead man. If you know if you don't deliver your polling unit, the area you are, you will use your life and the life of your family to play Russian roulette. He is not in power 2023. He did it. Then now he's in power. He think Tinubu is a good Lord, Jonathan. Waiting they're supposed to be praying himself is for Tinubu to end 8 years and leave the government seat, not to bring in somebody he wants to be there. That is what they're supposed to be fighting for now. If not, I said it and I still maintain my stand. Tinubu will be either the last president of the zoo or life president of the zoo, excluded Biafrans. These two, one must make. What they're supposed to be praying now or fighting for now is for him to just complete his 8 years and just hands up and go and hold his Lagos. If not, it's either he become the last president or life president. These two things, one must make. Israel is coming, and Biafrans are going to partake from their goodwill, whether they like it or not. If they like, if they want our natural gas, we give it to them free of charge. Yes. If they want our crude oil, we give it to them free of charge. May them just hold it. In fact, may them take. But let them come and build our place and make it standard. If China likes China come, we can give them all our airports to manage. Let that be all these skyscrapers everywhere. Yes, Biafrans can do that. We are ready to sacrifice all our mineral resources to foreign forces who are able to defend us against all these marauding terrorists that call themselves government. The government of Nigeria, the government of France, the government of Finland. They are among those terrorizing the Africans and the Biafrans. Let them come and take our crude oil for free of charge. They can manage it for 100 years for all we care. Lay natural gas, uranium, and coal and salt, gold and silver and every other thing that will be in the possession in our land. Let them come and take it. And they should be very, very careful. Because if care is not taken, then Russia is not far from the truth. Because enough of all this nonsense. We have taken enough from them. And the earlier they understand this, the better for all of us. Few comments and we'll round up this show, please. There's no more time to waste. Young man Alex said, I believe that Israel Prime Minister will do the needful towards Biafra nation and Ambazonia nations. Some response there. So Mumu will counter what he said. He said, Lord, I said, don't trust these white people. They are all corrupt. They don't want Africa to liberate itself. Forget the nice words. Okay? Emeka King said, at Grok, is this true? That Grok, now you kill you there, idiot. Edward said, at Netanyahu, Biafrans need your help. Tafari, we need in Sudan and the Sahel regions. Isaac Obina Joshi said, Biafra and Ambazonia, we are going home soon, oh. Don't even think that all this is a child's play. I've said it, I'll still repeat myself. Biafra need to get their freedom in this Trump's regime. If not, we are going to be enslaved for a very long time. Ozedifine said, let's keep our fingers crossed. Azadio said, until they do something, I can't trust Whitehead. They have done more harm than good. Release the Biafran leader and Biafran prime minister and stop making more noise and say it is a promise. Africa will be great again. Chukwuemeka said he is mad and should stay in his shit country. If we're going to the person who write this in is not a Biafran. We know them. These are internet urchins they are paying to go to anywhere they posted anything about Biafra or Ambazonia to comment. Lord said, don't trust any of those white people. They don't want Africa to develop. Good funding. So that all the white countries can never cease having interest in Africa. Still, Africa remains underdeveloped. Well, if Israel and Russia will colonize us, it is better than Britain. Because they will allow you to do things. They will only collect percentage. These people will even orchestrate killings in your land because they want to take your mineral resources. Biafra Park said, Biafrans are Hebrews. Biafrans are Jews, but not Jewish. Jewish means like Jews and refers to converts like Netanyahu. The European converts, we are the original tribes of Israel, who are dark-skinned like Christ. Amen. Anyway, my wonderfully made Biafran brothers and sisters, and here we go take a back break. And I go have my voice again when I come back. Don't forget the program of today. I still hammer it and hammer it and hammer it. So please, my fellow Biafrans, well wishers, and those who love what I'm doing, please arrange whatever exposition you have for the world, for the Biafrans, for Alex Tope, and every other person who cares to listen, because today is going to be fire for fire. Just make sure you are there on time so that we use the little time we are going to have to do everything and conclude it in one voice, in one piece, and in a good manners. So my people, Oyana, make on enjoy yourself. Today is Wednesday, don't forget. And today happens to be 19th day in the month of March in the year of 2025. Oya, we will break here. And I will hear our voice again when we come back. Continue sharing and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. I, Ukulora, is coming back to serve you. Kemesiano. I love you all.
Ndị banyị ngwadalụ nenu dịka unu si wee na-esoyela anyị ka efi were ikwu gbasara maka ebe ife ndị a niile nwanne anyị dropụrụ anyị n'elu akwụkwọ one of the Biafran activists dropụrụ anyị ka efi were ikwu gbasara maka ebe ife dropụrụ anyị fiche n'ụdị nke gị your own reaction gbasara maka ebe ife ndị a niile nọ ngwa nke emesịa na ụmụnne m